Today is day 102 of the revision of the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita. And I have chosen the very first shlok of the 15th Adhyay, chapter 15, verse 1. This is an iconic shlok and it has so much of learning from it that I could not end the Bhagavad Gita series without taking it at least once. So let's chant it. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Urdhva Moolam Adashakham Ashwatham Prahuravyayam Chandansi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Savedavit. Sri Bhagavan said, he who knows the people tree in the form of creation, which is said to be imperishable with its roots in the primeval being God, whose branch is represented by Brahma, the creator, and whose leaves are the Vedas, is a knower of the purport of the Vedas. In this shloka, Bhagavan talks about the people tree. So in Sanskrit, the people tree is called Ashwatha. And in this shlok, Bhagavan uses the Ashwath tree, the people tree, to represent the entire creation, the entire cosmos. Why the Ashwath tree? Because Shwa means tomorrow, Shwa. And Stha means that which is sthai, stable, which will remain. But this is a Shwa Stha, that which will not remain tomorrow. So Bhagavan here is taking the people tree to represent the entire cosmos, the entire creation, which is ever changing, which is temporary, including our body, our mind, our intellect, all the objects, all the vishays, entire matter, prakriti, will not remain tomorrow, means it is temporary, it is not permanent. It's transient. From this one word, Ashwatha, there is so much for us to learn. And for this shloka, I'm going to take few words and I'm going to tell you what there is to learn from it. So what is there to learn from the word Ashwatha? It is to understand that all the things that we give so much importance to in the world are all just names and forms, Nam and Roop. They are not the reality because they are not going to be there forever. What is the truth is something that always was, is now, and will always be. So nothing in the world, nothing in Jagat, nothing in Sansar always was and always will be. It is only there now, in the middle. That's it. So work at developing detachment from all the things that are so temporary. Because if you want permanent happiness, you cannot get it from a temporary thing. So if you want permanent happiness, you need to connect to the source, which is permanent. So that's the first learning. Then Bhagavan talks about Urdhva Moolam. Urdhva Moolam. So this Ashwath tree that Bhagavan gives the imagery in this shloka, this tree is unlike all other trees. Generally, trees have their roots in the earth, then a trunk comes, then the branches come and the leaves and the flowers and the fruits. But this tree which Bhagavan is talking about has its roots up and the tree is growing downwards. Okay, so Urdhva means above, Moolam is roots. So the roots are up. So people generally call it upside down tree. Actually, it's not at all upside down tree. The roots being up means The roots is from where the tree draws its nourishment. The roots is what makes the tree stable. It's the roots which make the tree grow. From the root, the shoot comes out. From the root, the trunk grows. From the root, the leaves grow. So this Ashwath tree, this people tree, the roots are above, meaning our source is not below the earth. Our source is above, urdhva, above, on the top. That is Bhagwan, Paramatma. That is our root. That is our source, the higher power. And from there we get our nourishment. From there we get our support. That is the beginning of the creation. So that's the meaning of Urdhva Moolam. So what do we have to learn from that? That whatever we do in the world, our activities, our attainments, our acquisitions, whatever we have done has been possible only because our source up there has nourished us. Because that source has given us the power to do whatever we have done. So it means do not develop any ahankar, do not develop any karta bhav. I did X, I did Y, I did Z. No, you are just the instrument through which all this is being done. So express gratitude to the source, express humility, and dedicate your actions to that supreme from where you are getting the talent, from where you're getting the energy, from where you're getting the intelligence to do all these things. Urdhva Moolam. Then Bhagwan talks about the shakha, the branches, other shakham. So in this tree, there are branches. Now the roots are up there, the source, then the trunk has come, and then there are branches. And the branches have emerged from the roots from above, not from below. So these branches are all the different Vishays, all the different people, all the entire cosmos, let's say, has emerged from that higher source, which is Bhagwan. So simple, one little imagery. Understand, in a tree, there are many branches. Each branch may have a different shape. Each branch may have a different size, but still they are all connected together because it is one tree. That's all. That's not a different tree with a different branch, and it's all one. In the same way, in this entire cosmos in which we are living, where there are other shakham, so many branches, all of us have different names. All of us have different shapes, roop, nam, but we are just one because we are all part of that one beautiful root which has just spread out to incorporate everyone in that one. So we are just one and the same. Learn to see that oneness within rather than seeing the changing outside name and the changing outside form. Stop judging each and every person just by their name, just by their form, and start looking at that tattva which is within. And then finally, Bhagwan talks about parnani, the leaves. So in a tree, the leaves are the ones that protect the tree from too much sun, from too much rain. They are protected. It's like a cover. It's like a shield for the tree. And the leaves are also responsible for producing chlorophyll, that is the food for the tree. And see, the leaves are producing the food, but the leaves are not hoarding that food, saying, I produced it, so I will have it. No, it allows the entire tree, all the branches, the roots, everything, it shares the food with everyone. In the same way, these leaves, Bhagwan calls them the Vedas. It's the Vedas which protect us. It is the Vedas that nourish us. It is the Vedas that give us the correct knowledge with which we can grow. So the Vedas are our food and they help us to grow spiritually. So Bhagwan says, be like the Vedas, connect to the Vedas, learn, imbibe the Vedas through the satsang, do the Shravan, do the Manan, implement the teachings of the Vedas, and share your knowledge, share your resources, share your sattvic resources with everyone, your time, your energy, your knowledge. And if you do that, as Bhagwan has been telling us for so long in Lok Sangra Bhav, then if you take the inspiration from this Ashwatha tree, Bhagwan says you will become a Vedavit. You will become the knower of the Vedas. Knower of the Vedas is another way of saying knower of Brahma. So that's the beautiful imagery that Bhagwan has given in this iconic shloka, number 1 of Adhyay 15.